Are you struggling to remember the difference between re.match and re.search? Or getting tangled in greedy versus non-greedy quantifiers? Mastering Python regular expressions is the secret weapon of top-tier developers for data cleaning and text processing. In this video, we will cover Python regular expressions regex practice questions and detailed explanations. Master Python regular expressions regex with this comprehensive practice session. In this video, we dive deep into 30 comprehensive MCQ questions covering the entire Python regular expression landscape, from basic metacharacters and anchors to advanced lookarounds and named groups. Each question is designed to mimic real-world certification and interview scenarios. Grab a pen and paper to track your score, and let's see how many of these 30 challenges you can solve correctly. Which function in the re module only checks for a match at the beginning of the string? Option A, re.search. Option B, re.match. Option C, re.findall. Option D, re.match. The correct answer is B. The re.match function attempts to apply the pattern at the start of the string, returning a match object if the beginning of the string matches the pattern. In contrast, re.search scans through the entire string for any location where the pattern might match. If you want to check if the entire string matches the pattern exactly, you would use re.match. What does the metacharacter represent in a standard Python regular expression? Option A, any character including newline. Option B, only literal period characters. Option C, any single character except a newline. Option D, any digit or letter. The correct answer is C. By default, the matches any single character except for a newline character. If you need it to match newlines as well, you must pass the re.total flag, also known as re.s, to the compilation or search function. Which quantifier is used to match the preceding element 0 or 1 time? Option A, Option B, plus. Option C, Option D, 1. The correct answer is C. The quantifier makes the preceding character or group optional. It matches 0 or 1 occurrences. In contrast, asterisk matches 0 or more, plus matches 1 or more, and 1 is the explicit range equivalent of the plus quantifier. In Python regex, what is the shorthand character class for any decimal digit? Option A, W. Option B, S. Option C, D. Option D, D. The correct answer is D. D is the shorthand for the character set 0 to 9. Note that D, uppercase, is its negation, matching any character that is not a digit. W matches alphanumeric characters, including underscores, and S matches whitespace. Which anchor ensures that the pattern matches only at the very end of the string? Option A, caret. Option B, B. Option C, $. Option D, A. The correct answer is C. The $anchor matches the end of the string or just before the newline at the end of the string. In multiline mode, multiline, it also matches before any newline. If you want to match the absolute start of the string regardless of mode, you use A. For the absolute end, you use Z. Given the string less than div greater than content less than div greater than, what will the pattern less than asterisk greater than return using re.search? Option A, less than div greater than. Option B, less than div greater than. Option C, less than div greater than content less than div greater than. Option D, less than div. The correct answer is C. Regular expression quantifiers like asterisk are greedy by default. This means they will match as much text as possible. In less than asterisk greater than, the dot star will match everything from the first less than to the very last greater than it can find in the string, resulting in the full less than div greater than content less than div greater than tag being matched. To make it non-greedy and match just less than div greater than, you would use less than greater than. What does the pattern _au match? Option A, any vowel. Option B, any character that is not a lowercase vowel. Option C, only the characters A, E, I, O, U. Option D, any string starting with a vowel. The correct answer is B. When the caret is placed at the beginning of square brackets, a character class, it acts as a negation operator. Therefore, _au matches any single character that is not one of the specified lowercase vowels. Which method returns an iterator yielding match objects for all non-overlapping matches? Option A, re.findall. Option B, re.search. Option C, re.finditer. Option D, re.split. The correct answer is C. Re.finditer returns an iterator that yields match objects, which allows you to access metadata like the start-end index and groups for every match. Re.findall returns a list of strings, or tuples of strings if groups are present, which provides less information than a match object. How do you define a non-capturing group in Python regex? Option A, group. Option B, p less than name greater than group. Option C, group. Option D, hashtag group. The correct answer is C. The syntax creates a non-capturing group. This is useful when you need to group part of a pattern, e.g., for a quantifier, but don't want the overhead of capturing that text for later retrieval. Group is a standard capturing group, and p less than name greater than is a named capturing group. Which re-module function allows you to replace occurrences of a pattern with a string? Option A, replace. Option B, re.sub. Option C, re.swap. Option D, re.update. The correct answer is B. The re.sub function, short for substitute, searches for a pattern and replaces it with a replacement string. If the pattern is not found, it returns the original string unchanged. Note: re.subin is similar but returns a tuple containing the new string and the number of substitutions made. What does the pattern bcat b match in the string "the cat categorized the cattle"? Option A, every occurrence of the letters cat. Option B, only the word cat. Option C, the cat in cat and categorized. Option D, nothing. It is an invalid pattern. The correct answer is B. The B metacharacter represents a word boundary. It matches the position between a word character, W, and a non-word character, or the start, end of a string. By wrapping cat in B, we ensure it only matches the whole word cat, and not substrings within categorized or cattle. Which flag allows the caret and dollar anchors to match the start and end of each line, rather than just the whole string? Option A, re, I know recase. Option B, re, total. Option C, re, multiline. Option D, re, verbose. The correct answer is C. Re, multiline, or re.m, changes the behavior of anchors. Without this flag, caret matches only the start of the string and dollar matches only the end. With it, caret matches at the start of the string and the start of each line, immediately after each new line, while dollar matches at the end of the string and the end of each line, immediately before each new line. What is the syntax for a positive lookahead that checks for ABC without including it in the match? Option A, less than equals ABC. Option B, equals ABC. Option C, ABC. Option D, equals ABC. The correct answer is D. Equals is the syntax for a positive lookahead. It asserts that the pattern inside the parentheses can be matched at that position, but it doesn't consume any characters, meaning the match pointer doesn't move. Less than equals is a lookbehind, and is a negative lookahead. How do you access a named group ID from a match object M? Option A, M, group ID. Option B, M, named ID. Option C, M ID. Option D, M, get ID. The correct answer is A. If you define a named group using P less than ID greater than, you can retrieve the matched text using the group method of the match object by passing the group name as a string, e.g., M, group ID. You can also still use its numerical index if you know it. Why is it often recommended to use re.compile? Option A, it makes the regex run 100x faster. Option B, it allows for better pattern reuse and slightly better performance in loops. Option C, it is the only way to use flags in Python. Option D, it automatically escapes all special characters. The correct answer is B. Re.compile converts a regex pattern into a regular expression object. This is efficient when you use the same pattern multiple times, like in a loop, as Python doesn't have to re-parse the string pattern into its internal representation every time. While Python caches recent patterns, explicit compilation is considered best practice for readability and performance in complex scripts. Which of the following matches any non-alphanumeric character? Option A, W. Option B, W. Option C, S. Option D, S. The correct answer is B. In Python regex, uppercase versions of shorthand classes usually represent the negation. W matches a za_z09_. Therefore, W, the negation, matches anything that is not a letter, digit, or underscore. What is the primary reason for using raw strings, R, for regex patterns in Python? Option A, to make the regex execute faster. Option B. To prevent Python's string literal handling from processing backslashes. Option C. To allow the use of emojis in patterns. Option D. Raw strings are required by the re module or it will throw an error. The correct answer is B. Python uses the backslash for its own escape sequences, like N for newline. Regex also uses backslashes heavily, like D. Using a raw string, prefixing with R tells Python to treat backslashes literally, avoiding the need to double escape them, e.g., writing D instead of D. What does the quantifier 2, 5 match? Option A. Exactly 2 or exactly 5 occurrences. Option B. Between 2 and 5 occurrences. Inclusive. Option C. At least 2 occurrences. With no upper limit. Option D. A string that is 2 to 5 characters long. The correct answer is B. Curly braces define a range of repetitions. Min, max, matches from m into max, repetitions of the preceding element. 2, 5, matches 2. 3, 4, are 5 occurrences. Note that 2 would match 2 or more. No upper limit. What will re, split, r, w plus, words, return? Option A. Words. Single quote. Option B. Words. Option C. Words. Option D. Words. Single quote. Words. Single quote. Words. Single quote. The correct answer is A. Re, split, uses the pattern as the delimiter. W plus matches one or more non-alphanumeric characters. It splits at the comma plus space after the first 2 words and the period at the end. Because the period is at the very end, there is an empty string following the final delimiter, resulting in words. Single quote. Which method of a match object returns a tuple containing all the subgroups of the match? Option A, M, groups. Option B, m.all. Option C, m, subgroups. Option D, m, group, 0. The correct answer is A. The groups method, plural, returns a tuple containing all the captured subgroups from 1 to n. In contrast, group, singular, or group, 0, returns the entire match. Which pattern matches any single hexadecimal digit, case insensitive? Option A, 0 to 9 AF. Option B, 0 to 9 AF. Option C, X. Option D, hex. The correct answer is A. A character class can contain multiple ranges. 0 to 9 AF matches any digit from 0 to 9 or any letter from A to F, regardless of case, which perfectly defines a single hexadecimal digit. What is the equivalent of the plus quantifier using curly brace syntax? Option A, 0. Option B, 1. Option C, 1. Option D, 0, 1. The correct answer is B. The plus quantifier matches 1 or more occurrences. The curly brace equivalent is 1, where the empty space after the comma signifies no upper bound. How do you combine re? I know recase and re. Multiline in a re.search call. Option A. Flags equals re. I, re. M. Option B. Re. I plus re. M. Option C. Re. I, re. M. Option D. Re. I and re. M. The correct answer is C. Regex flags in Python are bitwise values. To combine multiple flags, you use the bitwise OR operator. This merges the bit patterns of the flags so the regex engine applies both behaviors. Which pattern matches Python only if it is not preceded by learning? Option A. Less than learning Python. Option B. Equals learning Python. Option C. Less than equals learning Python. Option D. Less than learning. The correct answer is A. Less than is the negative Lookbehind syntax. It ensures that the match for Python only succeeds if the text immediately preceding it is not learning. Note that in standard Python, Lookbehinds must have a fixed width. They cannot contain quantifiers like asterisk or plus. Which character is used to escape a metacharacter so it is treated as a literal? Option A. Option B. Option C. Option D. The correct answer is B. The backslash is the escape character. For example, to match a literal $, you must use $. To match a literal backslash, you use. When using re.sub, how can you refer to the text captured by the first group in your replacement string? Option A, $1. Option B, 1. Option C, 1. Option D, group, 1. The correct answer is C. In the replacement string of re.sub, backreferences are denoted by a backslash followed by the group number, such as 1, 2, etc. Note, in some environments you might see $1, but Python's re module uses 1. What will the pattern AC match? Option A. Any character from A to C. Option B. A syntax error. Option C. Any character A, B, C, or a literal hyphen. Option D. Any character except A, B, or C. The correct answer is C. If a hyphen is placed at the very beginning or very end of a character class, it loses its special meaning as a range indicator and is treated as a literal hyphen. Thus, AC matches A, B, C, or. Which of these is the non-greedy version of the plus quantifier? Option A, plus. Option B, plus. Option C, plus. Option D, plus plus. The correct answer is A. Adding A after any quantifier, asterisk, plus, m, n, makes it non-greedy, or lazy. A lazy quantifier matches as few characters as possible while still allowing the overall pattern to match. What is the difference between caret and A? Option A. There is no difference. Option B. Caret matches start of string. A matches start of line. Option C. Caret matches start of line. In multiline mode, A always matches start of string. Option D. A is only for Unicode strings. The correct answer is C. Caret is context dependent. In re multiline mode, it matches after every new line. However, A is an absolute anchor. It always matches only the start of the whole string, regardless of what flags are set. If you need to find how many times a pattern was replaced, which function should you use? Option A, re.sub. Option B, re.subin. Option C, re.count. Option D, re.findall. The correct answer is B. Re.subin performs the same operation as re.sub, but instead of just returning the new string, it returns a tuple, new underscore string, number underscore of underscore subs underscore made. This is highly useful for validation and logging. That's it for our 30-question deep dive into Python regular expressions. I hope this helped clarify some of the more confusing parts of the re module. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow Pythonistas. For the full practice test suite and extra resources, make sure to check the Udemy course link in the description below.